Alright folks, what is up? It's one big bugger coming at you, and of course it's with League of Legends. This time I'm playing with Angry Beaver again. This is the second one of the series of 3 that we played together. I think it was, no, we did 4. And the first one I jungled, but I didn't really do that well. Then I took support Alistair, which I recorded and will hopefully be uploading with the rest of this. And the next one will be support Taric. Now in this one I am playing Janna with my favorite Janna skin. The Dark Mistress, I guess you call it, and Angry on Tropical Rumble there. Rumble is pretty much his main character. He really kicks ass on Rumble. Icebreaks, who I believe is a friend of Angry Beaver's, will be jungling with Udyr. Volibear will be our solo top with Ahri in the mid lane. And there's one thing I got to tell you. One sec, folks. Let me fix my frame rate. There we go. And if there's one thing I've got to tell you, I'm getting sick of seeing Ahri. I mean, I know she's the new champ, but it has really gotten to the point where I want to see a game without her. Just one game where she's not involved. You know, that's all I want. But it's not happening. So we'll speed this up, get us into the lane. Now, where Alistair, who I played earlier, was more of a brutish support. You know, he could get up there and he could knock people around. He could zone people out, keep them pushed back. Janna is a much more passive support. Of course, she gives a global movement speed with her ability here, which you've seen me take Zephyr, which she can also use to deal a little bit of damage and to slow enemy champions. And she can shield her opponent here using Eye of the Storm, giving them a bit of a damage shield. She can also use that on turrets, which is really unique in terms of being able to shield things. And, of course, Howling Gale, her big move, is her big tornado, which the longer it charges, the more damage it does. So she's a much more passive support. She can be aggressive if you play her that way, but when you play her as a true support, you tend to be a little more passive about it. And of course, her big move, Monsoon, which knocks enemies back from a circle around her, and then also heals, restoring health to nearby allies every second for 4 seconds. And there's Tryndamere showing up a little late to the party, but not too late. Because he's already being muscled around by Beaver there a little bit on Rumble. Volibear wasn't too sure about soloing top, especially he's 2v1 versus Ahri, who's got range, and Jax, who's a pretty powerful pain in the neck, but he does really well up there, especially with Udyr's support. And our Ahri, of course, like I said, is in the middle. She will be against Kennen. Now, as a support, I literally just kind of sit on my laurels and, you know, I do a little harass, try and slow enemies down if they come out, let Beav get some hits on them. Just be a presence there if needed. I also grab my shield just in case, and I finally got my tornado, which I just cut loose once on, letting it run down the middle, clear out some more minions. Now, with Janna, I don't go as ward heavy as I did with Alistair. As a matter of fact, I place significantly less wards because, like I said, Alistair, he has that damage reduction. He has the headbutt, which can knock enemies back. He can pop enemies in the air. So he's okay with less items, more or less. Where Janna is a bit more fragile. Tornado down in the grass to make sure that Tryndamere's not there. Catching an ice ball for my efforts, but slowing down Nunu, allowing Angry to get some nice hits in there, driving him back again. Looks like Udyr went to gank the top and forced Ahri maybe back to her tower. I forget who was. Oh yeah, Jax as well. I didn't see a kill. There's no kills up there. Trying to land the charm up in the mid. That's not happening. Oh, landing some more hits. There's Tryndamere again. I don't know what's going on with him, if he's like AFKing or something. You know, but now he's level 2 to level 4s, and that's not well on his part. So that Trendemir is hindering their group a little bit. As he tries to come in, I land the Zephyr on him, though, slowing him down, and he gets driven back anyways. This is basically how our lane goes. We keep them pushed back, we keep them harassed. They have no jungler to come out and assist them in a situation like this, so that's a major drawback on their part. And even though the drawback of having a jungler and them not having one is a 2v1 up top, yeah, as you can see, it's not a massive deal as Udyr comes in. Voli not helping all that much. There's the flip on Jax as it gets delayed and showing it, and there's a stun as well. The turnaround onto Icebreak's Udyr, but Jax, I don't know, looked like he's jumping into the tower there, end up getting killed, and Kennen being taken out by Ahri down in the middle here. Just curious. Yeah, he was pretty low health, but not low enough for Jax to sacrifice himself jumping into a tower. That wasn't the brightest of moves. And oh, so close to getting a kill or two there and just not able to pull it off. See, that's where a support like Alistar comes in handy, is that you know, you can jump in there and take care of that. You know, you may be able to, I may have been able to pop my damage reduction if I was 6, or I just might have been able to go in there and do something and knock him back out with a headbutt or something, but it didn't work that way. With us pushed all the way back like this, Rumble is going to go back and spend some of the money he has, and he's telling me to play passive. I'm like, yeah, don't worry about it, I'm Janna. One of Janna's big advantages is that tornado of hers, even though I missed throw it there. I should have thrown it down this way more. You jack up that tornado enough and you put some damage on it. And unfortunately, I didn't see this going on, but not the biggest of deals. And Udyr coming out to gank, but not happening as they were forced to fall back. There he goes. Now Beaver falling back. I don't know if that Trendemir knew how to play Trendemir or not. As Angry works on coming back down. The top lane is empty right now, but not a big deal. Voli is on his way back. Udyr's headed that way as well. They will cut off that lane, as they'll get some hits in, but I don't think they'll get the tower. No, the minion wave gets cleared out. And Angry returns to the lane, going up with the flamethrower, throwing out some taser shots. A little late on the shield. I actually do okay in the shield for a while, keeping Angry shielded when he dives in, but I fall off a little bit. It's something I do with Janna now. As with most supports, I usually get the mana pendant first. What? I landed slow on something. Yeah, I did get it on Nunu, but not enough, as Beeve still pushing down, still chasing him. Down throwing the ulti, but he will be out of it. Still able to pick it up. There goes the exhaust, as Trendemir almost gets taken out as well. And Angry picking up a kill there. I help a little bit, but not too much. Oh, trying to flip her out of the tower. There's the ulti. She flashes back into the tower. Taking tower hits as she tries to run around as they continue to get hit. And forced to back out. Ahri as well lands the charm, but there's the flip as she does not get far enough, and Volibear will finish her off. It was a really nice effort on Ahri's part to try and get away there, but Voli just able to overpower it, and Angry picking up the kill on Trendemir into the tower. He will be falling back. Oops. Landing some shots as he slowed, trying to get away, but Nunu slowed as well as he continues to chase, but Beeve will make it in the tower with me showing up, and that will cause Nunu to break off the assist. break off the chase, rather, assist. I'm a little on the tired side as I'm doing this recording later in the evening, so you'll have to forgive me on that. You know, you see me taking a hit there, but you see rip a tornado down the center, and I cleared out most of the minions, leaving only 2 left, throwing up a shield onto Angry in case he went after Nunu, but not having any of that. We just continue to bully them down in this lower lane here. This isn't the most exciting game, to be honest with you. The one with Tarek was much more exciting, but this was a game that I enjoyed because I believe it's the first game that ended really quickly. I know it's a bit of a spoiler, but you'll see what I mean later. Oh, Jack's falling back. Maybe there's a ward there. Not sure. Looks like Trindamere in the mid lane for whatever reason, leaving poor Nunu by himself down bottom against a very strong and now somewhat fed Rumble and Janna. As you see, there I go, using that shield to protect Angry as he goes in, and the shield absorbs the damage from the tower shot rather than taking a chunk out of his health. There we go, tornado down the middle, knocking minions down in health, letting Angry get in there and kill them off and get some more. Not quite sure what happened there. I think Nunu went to munch on a minion, and the minion ended up dying before he could do that, so he ended up having to munch on another one. Kind of looked like he double munched, but I'm pretty sure that's not what happened. Nunu trying hard to hold the lane there and having a lot of trouble. Trindamere finally coming down to assist. Taking several hits from Rumble's taser there. Cranking up the heat on Rumble's abilities there, but no go as they remain passive, and to be honest, rightly so. Trindamere checking into the bush, getting the flamethrower, missing the taser, gets slowed by Nunu. There's the ulti. I'm like, oh shit. There's some damage to Beeve as I throw up the shield on him, but not too much, as this Nunu is not doing very well. He flashes through the tower, and Beaver in trouble. I tried to use my ulti, but I ended up screwing it up because I moved there. But Beeve able to get away as I keep him shielded. And Kennen picking up the kill in the middle on Ahri as they're going after... continuing to go after him there is Udyr, but no going as Kennen looks like he has plenty of health. At this point, just going to walk away. Maybe head up towards the top lane for gank. As we continue to keep them pushed in this lane here, so no opportunities for a gank in this lane as Beeve is taking in a couple potions, and I'm keeping him shielded as he goes in. And there we go, gank taking place up top with the hit on Jax. There's the slow as they try and throw everything in Udyr. Udyr uses the bear to get away, flashes, taking a lot of damage, but munch, down goes Jax and flashing away into the turret, and missing wildly with the charm was Ahri. I gotta start playing her in all honesty. I do have her, and I just want to try her out. You know, more than anything, I just want to try her out. I don't want to play her consistently. I just want to just give her a few runs and just to see what all the hubbub's about. Trying to get Nunu, but no go as well. Because we just don't have the greatest of opportunities right now. Not entirely sure what Rumble's planning. Maybe to come up after Kennen. But I don't know. Kennen staying on the far side and staying back, being pushed back by Ahri. So no go there. So he will be back as I continue to hold the lane against Nunu. Trindamere again, nowhere to be seen. I believe Trindamere was trying to catch up, and in doing so was going into the jungle and jungling, maybe trying to get red and stuff. You know, as you see their red buff missing there. So I'm pretty sure that's meaning that Trendemir is jungling on their side, trying to catch up in levels. Udyr was thinking about coming down ganking, but honestly we've got them pushed too hard into our turret up here. There's Trendemir coming back again. I was going to go B, and then I decided, nope, maybe I should hang around a little bit. I'd really like to learn to play Rumble more. I don't have him right now, but I could pick him up easy enough. And I'd like to learn how to play him because he just looks like a fun champion to play. I played him a few times when he was free, and I had a lot of fun playing him then, and I'd like to give him a few runs, in all due honesty, as a normal laning character. You know, I even think Rumble would make a fun jungle, and oh, there goes the Nunu ulti as Trendemir tries to get away into the Endless Rage. I did not see what was happening, so I didn't get down there fast enough, but fortunately not needed as I told you, Rumble is Angry Beaver's main. He does beast on Rumble. I've seen him easily run over 2v1 on the top on Rumble, as people constantly underestimate what's going on up there. But looks like a big fight going on up top. 3v2 jumping into the tower. Not the brightest move on Jack's part. Unfortunately, Ahri coming back when she shouldn't and just kept moving on. But that does not happen. Still, the turret falls, I'm assuming, to minions. And Rumble hanging out up in the top here. I believe I went back, and I'm just returning to my lane. I think waiting to see if they decide to push up onto the turret, but as you can see, they do not. They're probably after Volibear at this point, all heading up top to get Volibear. But you see Nunu and Trendemir down here in the bottom lane. Jack swinging around on the top lane. That does not work, but fortunately, too far out. There's a double exhaust as Volibear is starting to put up a valiant fight. I'm not sure how much health he has, but there we go. Volibear just too strong. Oh, Lord, just too strong up in the top lane. We're talking OP. You know, as far as I know, you guys weren't full health after that fighting down in there, so don't give Volibear any flack. You shouldn't have gone in against them. As a matter of fact, by the time this happened, Volibear's passive has been nerfed. Volibear was nerfed in the last patch when Ahri came out. So don't be knocking Volibear for being OP. The reality is he's already been nerfed. You went up and tried to gank him without enough. Oh snap, too many people. I should have gone in there and done that in the first place, and I didn't, and I don't know why, and now I'm in trouble as I will end up going down. But Ahri comes in and she picks up 2 kills, forcing Kennen to fall back. I just did not react fast enough and did not react properly. I should have gone in and I should have used my Monsoon immediately, and I probably would have saved Beaver at that point. I was looking at the mini-map trying to figure something out, and yep, Ahri doing a good job holding her own as Beav and me move back down into the lane. Thinking they're going to get a lot of hits on there, but no, being chased out by Rumble. And there's the charm right into, well, going into his ulti does a significant amount of damage on Ahri, does pick her up, but right about now, game's over. That's right, folks. They surrendered already at 20 minutes and 11 seconds, I believe it was. They surrendered. So, unfortunately, the last kill going to Nunu picking up Ahri, but the team surrendered at the end. Like I said, not the world's most exciting game. A little flurry of action at the end that kind of went against us, but in the long run, they gave up right at the 20-minute mark. So I don't know what to say other than that. But anyways, folks, as always, this is One Big Bug. I hope you've enjoyed watching this as much as I've enjoyed bringing it to you. And if you're not playing League of Legends, follow the link in the description down below, sign up, and start playing. And if you are playing League of Legends, follow the link in the description down below. Anyways, sign up, make a Smurf account, play it to level 5. I'd forever be grateful. I know some people say you get in trouble for that. The only person that might get in trouble for that is me. And let me worry about that. But otherwise, folks, this is One Big Bugger. This is Janna. Not the most exciting game, but still a fun one to play. And I'll see you next time.